Hi, this is Gabi from Management 110, Section 38. Today I'm going to be talking about critical thinking as a skill I want to improve. So here's the agenda of my short speech for today. First off, I'm going to reveal what my career choice is post-graduation. Afterwards, I'll show you my time frame plan on how to get better at critical thinking. And finally, a small summary at the end. So after graduation, I will join air traffic control school abroad as my dream has always been to work in the aviation industry, which obviously requires intensive critical thinking training. But unfortunately, as you can see here, according to Focus to Assessment results, my critical thinking skill comes out to be very low. And as a result, this is my action plan for developing critical thinking skills from November 2025 all the way to June 2026. My first action is to start a reflection journal. This is because, according to Dwyer from the National Library of Medicine, regularly analyzing personal decisions and identifying biases helps strengthen your cognitive awareness. In other words, it trains the mind to notice flawed reasoning before it leads to poor judgment. And so, beginning this November, I plan to spend 30 minutes each week reflecting on one decision or argument I met or encountered in my life and focusing specifically on recognizing these biases. The second action is to attend workshops and later on try to facilitate a small debate group. This is because Glaser, who wrote a peer-reviewed journal on this matter for the University of Louisiana, emphasizes that critical thinking is not only an individual process, but also a social one. And by leading group discussion and debates, I'll be able to expose two different viewpoints, which challenge my assumption and refine my logical reasoning skills. And finally, I plan to apply critical thinking tools into my real life decisions. This is because Holfish and Smith also wrote a peer reviewed journal, found that applying structured reasoning frameworks to real world choice improves both problem solving accuracy and confidence. For example, I'll use these tools to plan for my job hunting process after graduation and evaluate my reasoning to improve over time. So I believe that these actions will genuinely strengthen my critical thinking skills because they combine reflection, patience, practice, and feedback. These are all of the essential components of cognitive growth. And so, to sum up, my future career in aviation requires clear thinking and quick decisions. Strengthening my critical thinking skills through reflection, workshops, and real life projects will help me analyze complex situations, stay calm under pressure, and make safe and effective decisions for those pilots in the air. Thank you so much for everyone's attention.